Hello there. So, my name's Cademan, and I am the man who created the animations and other videos you'll see on this YouTube channel. I recently started trying to put out videos every day, and I've been doing that for a week now, time of recording. And it's interesting because it's brought up a lot of questions for me, like how much do I actually want to put out a video every day? Is it actually worth it? Would I rather spend more time working on other projects? And how much value does a video have to justify me putting it out? And it's been weird because ultimately I've enjoyed putting the work into these videos thus far. I've liked it quite a lot. But at the same time, there's part of me that wonders, do I actually want this to be my life? Do I want to keep putting out videos every day and basically have to always be working on a video? And what type of videos do I want to try making? And right now, I want to say I'm in the testing ground. I just want to experiment doing new things. I have a video about Brandon Sanderson suggesting authors try out different genres. So that's sort of where I'm at right now, is I just sort of want to experiment and see what works for me. And I have a video that I guess by the time this is released will probably already be out, but it's sort of like an essay slash review on the first episode of Star Trek Next Generation. And that was a lot of fun to make. I really enjoyed that. However, it took so much time, and there's a part of me that just wonders, are these the things that I want to be spending my time on? And I think in the next couple weeks, I will be able to sort of come back with more clarity on whether or not I want to spend that much time on all these things. But for now, you can obviously keep expecting to see videos from me every day. And that's where I'm at. These review videos, I like doing them. However, I might come to a place where I just don't want to tell myself I have to have a video for every day, and I might just want to sit on things until inspiration strikes when it comes to the reaction commentary style videos I've been doing. Because there's been a couple of videos now that I've tried to make work. I started to film a video and then realized I just didn't have enough to say on the topic for there to be a video there. We'll see where I come out. If I come out wanting to keep making these videos, or if I want to go back to just doing animation and biblical content, or if maybe I want to do something completely different. Maybe I'll do unboxing videos. I don't know. But my point is I'm just in a crossroads, and I could go one way or another. And at this point, in this moment, I'm feeling like I don't know which way I want to go. I know I'm gonna keep making the animations because I love storytelling that much. But as for the other things I'm doing, I don't know I want to keep up with the work it takes to do all these things. And that's where I'm feeling right now. So, now that I have that off my chest, I'll, I guess, lean into some lighter news. I did a sort of a test for my upcoming space animation where I tested using 3D models for spaceships because I think that will work much better than, two-dimensional images. But I did a couple tests of that. You can see them hopefully playing in either corner of the video right now. And I think those ultimately came out looking pretty good. I was quite happy with them. So I'm excited for what the future of my animations with using 3D resources for spaceships, or there's a number of things that I could use 3D resources for that would be very helpful to make my animations look a little better. And now I have that experience, so that's cool. I've also been doing a lot of concept art for upcoming projects. Maybe I'll put a picture right there that I drew for some concept art, and that can be a little tease for you for something that's upcoming. You can make theories about why I drew that thing that I drew, which, on the topic of drawing, so I've been drawing these concept art pieces, and it's been a while since I've drawn a whole lot, but I always, when it comes to drawing, I always have phases that I come in and out of. I kind of, the other night, turned on some music and started drawing, and I had forgotten how much I enjoyed just that sort of creative meditative state that that might sound kind of weird, but that's sort of the state I go into where I'm drawing, where it's just for a few minutes I can just sort of relax and listen to the music and just focus on what I'm making on the page. And I don't have to worry about whether or not it necessarily looks good, because the only standards I have to face when I'm drawing is myself, because I don't really, and I never have really drawn for other people, right? Like, I've shown my artwork to other people, but it's always just been something for me where I sort of just have an idea or a vision in my head, and then I'm like, I need to transfer it onto a paper. But anyway, I've sort of just want to remind you to occasionally take the time to relax. And for me, that's drawing and listening to music is what I do to relax. Or going for a drive and listening to music, or a walk, or things like that. And it's important, especially for if you're like me, where you have 1,000 ideas a minute, to actually remind yourself it's okay to just stop sometimes, you know. And I think that's that's even baked into my religion, right? In Christianity, you're supposed to keep the Sabbath holy. And I don't think that's changed in the modern day. I think you have to remember one day a week to just rest and not be in a hurry to get anywhere, not be fighting to get stuff done in the time you want it done. I don't know. I think sometimes we just have to remember to stop pushing ourselves for a second. because I believe in pushing yourself to improve and do better. And like my animation, that's what it is I keep working on it because every time I get a little bit better, and there's just so much enjoyment I get out of creating things that are hard to create and the challenge of making them and even fighting with deadlines and stuff like that to get it done in the time I want it. I enjoy all of that. But you can take that too far. And you need to remember, I think 1 day a week is a pretty good schedule, at least for me. I can't necessarily say what's going to work for you, but to get out there. So I guess at the end of the day, what I want your takeaway from this weird little video of a weird animation boy ranting into a camera is I want you to remember to constantly be pushing yourself to make new things, to do better, but at the same time, remember that you can try different things. And when they don't work out, don't be ashamed of it. Just say, yeah, that was a chapter of my life where I was trying this thing and I decided it wasn't worth it for me. Or, maybe it was worth it to try, but you've just moved on and want to try something else. And you don't, even like things that you might see as failures in your life, like they help you to improve. So you don't have to see the failures as failures, and you don't have to see the things you tried and they didn't work out for you as anything like a mistake, because I've made a lot of terrible animations, to be frank. I mean, but at the same time, I love those animations. I'm glad I made them. I wouldn't have it any other way. Although a lot of them I wouldn't necessarily want to go back and watch now. I know that they were part of the process that got me to where I am now. And so I think, yeah, try new things. Always be doing new things, and if they don't work out, that's okay. And I think the other thing I want to say is be pushing yourself to try new things, do to work hard, to be ambitious and create things that will inspire people to be better or to better understand the world, or whatever you want to tell people. Build things to tell people those things. But also be aware of your limits and don't be ashamed when you have to take a little bit of time to do something that you find to be relaxing. And it doesn't mean that you're not gonna be successful because you want to take a little bit of time just to draw something and listen to music or go for a drive or sit down with a friend, you know? Sit Here's a challenge for you. Sit down with a friend and just just tell yourself, it's okay if I don't have anything to say. I don't have to prove myself to this person. Just take the time to decompress yourself every once in a while. But of course, do hard things that challenge you too. You know, uh, put in the work to be friends with people. Just make sure that it's a healthy balance And I can't tell you what exactly is going to be a healthy balance for you. You're going to have to figure it out. But with that being said, thank you for tuning in to this rant of mine. I appreciate the all the attention that all of my videos have been getting, and I appreciate you, and I hope that I in some way inspired you by this to treat yourself better, to treat other people better, and to just do the things that you want to or sometimes feel like you need to do and accomplish. So, thank you and goodbye. Take it easy.